Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you were wondering why I haven't posted a video in a long time, which I'm sure all of you are, it's because I've been working on my new shop here since October of 2022 when I purchased the building. And this was a garage belonged to a gentleman that had it full of stuff and decided to clean it out and completely start back over. So now I'm to the point where I'm ready to start doing projects again. I was going to give you a quick tour of the shop, let you know some things I did here in my shop that may help you in your shop. Now I know there's a lot of guys that have a lot bigger shops than this, when this building's about 1,400 square feet. But for me it's a big improvement because I was coming from a two-car garage. So let me give you a quick tour. I'll tell you about some projects we got going on. And we'll get back to making some videos. So this is the first bay in the garage. I try to set this up for basically just engine parking, and I realized I had a lot more engines than I do space. So I decided to put these shelves up. This shelving unit got some water pumps up there, and storage underneath. I don't know if you can see it. Let me move over here. There's the air compressor. So that was very helpful to be able to put the smaller engines under there and water pumps and store them away. We ended up putting the chain hoist up here, and so we can work on engines. So this side is basically just engine storage and active running engines. Do have one or two projects in here. Then I ended up, I'm gonna get back here where I can show you. I ended up going to Lowe's actually and buying these metal shelves because I found I had a lot of stuff I had to store, but I needed stuff that kind of grab at height. And so these actually worked out very well. I ended up going to Harbor Freight and getting that thing up there, the electrical thing with the pull cord down. And that worked out really, really well. I was really hesitant to get that because I never had one before, but now I wish I'd have put about two more up here. And I may do that in the future. This shelf here, I have stuff for my Model T. There's a spare motor I'm going to start working on and some parts. I wanted to get all the Model T stuff in one area so I could get it. This is a 2 1/4 horse associated engine we're going to start working on here pretty soon. I found myself just completely running out of space really fast, so I built this deck in the back corner, put some pegboard around it. The two doors that you're looking at now open up and there's storage underneath, and the one on the side also opens up. So I hinged those to be able to I got wood and other miscellaneous stuff up there that you don't use all the time, but you really don't want to give it away. I built this shelf to go up there. Problem with it is I didn't make it high enough. I probably should have made it all the way to the ceiling, but didn't do that. But this is just miscellaneous wheels and parts and stuff up here. Of course, painted the walls. And I'm going to put at the end of this video some pictures that I took as the building was coming along. So if you're interested for that, stick around. You see some kind of pictures from the past as the building was coming along. My brother's company does these floors. And this ended up being a really, really good thing. I don't know how the light is in here, but because it has that coating on it that the oil doesn't really sink into it, and so it's easy to wipe up and keep clean, and that's a good thing. So I ended up running air compressor lines and PVC. I don't know if you can see them, it's kind of hard to see, but around the shop, and that worked out really well. This bay has the lift in it, And my 10-horse Fairbanks is up there. I've had my Model T up here several times, so it works good. And I kind of kept this bay open for engine projects. It's easy to get over here to the tools. I got my Shopsmith with a grinding wheel, drill press, valve grinder, sandblasting cabinet over there in the corner. So this is the Sharpless engine. We got some videos on. I'm getting ready to mount the gas tank in it, and it should be ready to go. The Ingeco project is back on the burner again. I've got a compression issue here I need to figure out. In the back here I got some storage for some water pump projects. And, oh, watch my head. This rack up here with all these signs hanging on it, it's a wood rack and a metal storage rack. It was here in the building, and I was going to take it down, but I ended up keeping it, and it worked out really well. This is a, I don't think I've introduced this one on the channel before. This is a 6-horse Call of the West. It's a Waterloo type engine. I finally got all the parts for this thing, so we're going to reassemble it and get it back together. This is a 4 or 4.5 horse Foose Jr. project that we just started on. So keep up with the channel on that, and we'll be working on this one. So this wall here, this gray wall that you see, to the left behind these doors are what I call my tool room, and I'll take you for a show on that. But I ended up using a lot of pegboard because I was out of space, and I just out of floor space, so I ended up putting pegboard up a lot and hanging stuff up and getting it out from underneath my feet. So I did this whole entire wall here with pegboard, and I still got a little bit more stuff left to hang and do, but being able to put up the cabinets and put the pegboard up really made a lot of difference. So coming into the tool room, this gave me a place to bring some engines in. I got my refrigerator, toolbox, little cabinet over there. I had to have a new electrical. I had to have this whole building completely rewired with a new panel, and I was able to get the proper electrical flow in here. So this wall here, from this end right here all the way down, let me get over here where I can show you, all the way down to where on the other side of that red cabinet there was full of termites. So it all had to be brought out and redone. So the way I set it up was I went to Harbor Freight and got all this flooring stuff down here. That makes a real difference when you're in here trying to do projects. But I set this up. It's kind of my main workbench that doesn't really have a particular purpose other than just being a workbench. This one turned out to be a parts cabinet. This cabinet here, or these cabinets here, for all my Model T stuff and coils, and got my wires there. This desk was actually in the building, so I use it for Model T coils, hit and miss engine coils, electronic stuff, and that worked out really well. And then I got this deck up here that I built just to store stuff that you don't use a lot, but that worked out very well. And then got my stuff organized there, battery, place to charge battery. This workbench I don't have a particular purpose other than that it's just a particular project. So last night I was working on some Model T coils. See them there. Got to finish those up today. And as we go along, this bench will be for a particular project. This gave me some room to be able to put some engines in here that I'm working on that I could get in and out. Got a Tom Thumb, original gas engine, and a brown wall here that I'm working on. So I got these carts, I can roll them in and out. I can work on them in the air conditioning if I need to. Then, I got my little air conditioner there, which cools this room very, very well. I'm very happy with that. And what I ended up doing here was this is my Model T wall wiring diagram for a Model T. And right there in this hole is going to go, I got a Model T lubrication chart. So, funny thing is, I'm going to try to get you somewhat of an idea of the ceiling. Funny thing about this wood, this is old from the 50s mobile home cedar lap siding that a guy gave me probably 30 years ago. And I've been rolling it, keeping it all these times, moving it from house to house. And when I walked in this room, it just instantly hit me. And so I'm very happy with the way it came out. So if you're one of these guys got a 5 or 6,000 or 10,000 square foot barn, this is probably not impressive to you. But if you were like me, it was operating out of basically a 1.5 car garage, this is a big improvement. So I'm able to come in here and get my stuff done. Yeah, I like it. If you're in the area and need to work on an engine, come on by. We'll get her fixed up. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching. Come back soon. We're going to start having some more working on some projects. Bye-bye.